Okay, good morning, welcome back to Liam Watches. So today I'm going to be reviewing an Omega MoonSwatch clone, which is available to purchase on AliExpress, and I may or may not be cutting it in half with a laser. Stay tuned to find out. Good morning and welcome back to Liam Watches. Today I'm going to be unboxing a Omega Swatch Mission to Mercury copy which I bought from AliExpress. So it arrived in the usual AliExpress outer packaging and bags. The box itself has arrived. It's a bit crumpled and sort of damaged, as you can see. The outer sleeve onto the box then. So opening the box, you can also tell the box itself is a copy. It's very cheap and flimsy sort of cardboard. The watch itself, this inside, is just placed inside a very sort of cheap cardboard hold, and then within the box we have two packages. Let's see what's in them. So this is your sort of generic watch sort of safety instructions, which is in there. I'm not going to bother reading that, it's boring. Let's have a look what's in this pouch. Okay, so we have a Swatch official dealer and stamp copy, obviously. We have a Swatch sale of invoice. Quite clearly it's a copy of a sales invoice. And then we have what looks like a Swatch advertisement booklet with all the different types of swatches you can buy. You can tell it's sort of a copy, it's fake, the colour's really bad on it, and it's very poorly printed and put together. Right, into the watch itself then. So this is the watch, comes in a plastic bag. Okay, here's the watch. So the actual real MoonSwatch is bioceramic, and it does feel plastic, but it doesn't feel toy plastic, whereas this watch itself, I would say I could snap it in half with my fingers, to be honest. It feels like one of them toy plastic watches you pick up in a child's £1 plastic egg machine you have in a sort of restaurants in the UK. The strap feels cheap and plasticky. The buttons itself, let's see if the buttons even work. So you can adjust the time as normal with the button. There will be no waterproofness on this watch at all. I would not trust that at all. Let's see if the bezels work. So it starts and stops, and then it does reset. So this bezel isn't moving, neither is this one. The second hand is moving. But with these watches themselves, when the original ones are bought from Omega, they are a sealed unit, so you can't get into the back. So people do take them apart and take the inners from the Omega, the original Omegas, and put them into a steel sort of case back. But with these, they're sealed. Now, what I can tell you is this is going to open really easy, and there'll be no necessity to just cut into it. So first of all, let's get rid of the straps so we can look at it. This came off pretty easy, to be honest. Here we go, that's them gone. Right, so as I said, these units are sealed, so if you was to want to gain access to an original one, you've probably seen on YouTube, there's other YouTubers who drill into this section with the Dremel, and then they crack off the back case, and that enables them then to take the insides of the watch out without damaging the sort of screen and stuff. But with this being a copy, I'm pretty sure if I it leaves off the back. Okay, so that's the back, which shouldn't be able to come off. So as I said before, is there any seal on that? There's no seal on that at all, and as you can see, there's no seal anywhere around here. So if I was to wear this in anything other than a rain shower, rain would penetrate and damage the watch. So it is not waterproof whatsoever. So the watch itself, as you can see, the mechanism inside is held in position with the main sort of workings of the watch, which is held intact or in position with this plastic ring here. And then to remove the crown, you simply push down on this module here, and then the crown pulls out. Now that should enable me to take this out. So this is the quartz movement dial and hands removed from the watch itself. You can look in there, you can see that's what the movement is. And what my plan is I was planning to buy a real MoonSwatch, take off the plastic bioceramic case itself and then install it into a steel back case. So I've ordered this off AliExpress as well. I can put the links to this into the video. And what my plan is later on in the video is to put that into the, let's see if it fits, see if it's there. So this is designed size specifications to accept a real MoonSwatch. Let's see if the fake one will fit in here. So this is the AliExpress steel watch back case. You can see it's £19.78 delivered from AliExpress. Okay, so let's get this watch movement inside this steel back case and let's have a look at what the fitment's like, what it looks like. Okay, here's the plastic watch movement sort of holder. We'll keep the watch movement centered within the steel back case. Right, so as I mentioned before, to take the stemmer out of the quartz movement, you simply push down on here and then it pulls out. And what I have noticed off camera before I started is that the end of this is your crown obviously, and this is your crown stem, what fits into the movement and allows you to adjust your watch time, date and other complications. Now this watch, steelback watch case itself, came with an automatic crown stem. So whether you can see that, the quartz crown stem is different than the automatic stem. So if you are going to buy this off the internet yourself, you're going to have to pre-purchase a quartz movement crown stem, because that is not long enough to fit into there with that movement. Once that pushes in, it's too short and it doesn't allow it to lock properly into the mechanism. You cannot adjust the time or the date or the complications. So what I'm going to do for now is I am going to put that quartz movement inside the case with the movement holder, tighten it all up and leave it, and I'm going to have to order a new quartz crown stem so that I can actually use the watch, because this is purely just putting it together to keep it safe, and you'll also get maybe an idea of what it will look like. Okay, so let's get it the right way up. That drops in pretty easy, to be honest. And then you then got this, which is the alignment sort of piece of plastic which keeps the movement in, stops it from moving about, and aligns it up. Okay, so you get an idea what it would look like. When it's in. Right, I'll just screw the case back on. As I said, purely for safekeeping, to make sure nothing's damaged, or I think it's any excessive sort of ingress of dirt or anything, until I managed to get hold of this new crown stem. But you can get an idea of what the watch looks like. Is it level? Yeah, it is level. It's just the way the light's shining off it. But you can see I probably need to adjust it slightly, and that will naturally adjust when I put the crown stem in. Okay, that will centralize this watch movement and keep it central within the watch. But you can see, you know, it's not perfect. You can tell it's a fake, a copy quite clearly, but you know, it's not that bad. I think the steel case back is good quality. It's got screw-in crown with seal, and the case back is screw-in with seal as well. So it will be waterproof. I'm not sure what level it will go down to, but it will definitely be showerproof. I wouldn't swim with this watch quite clearly, but that's where it is anyway. So straps, obviously the straps that came with it are these straps here. These are just cheap, horrendous straps. I have put them on the watch and tried to fix it, and it just didn't feel very good at all. The strap isn't long enough, so when it bends to tighten up, it sort of pinches the skin. So yeah, them straps will not be going on it. What I'll do is, when I get the new crown that fits, I will stick a black rubberized strap on this probably, which I think will go well with the watch. Now I've reached the part of the video where I make a decision whether to cut the watch in half or not. And let's just say the watch is an absolute piece of shit. It's getting cut in half, so nobody will ever have to suffer wearing that watch on the wrist. X2 F1 laser. So tune in and you'll see the shit case get cut in half, so nobody has to ever endure this case again and wear it. That's that cheap copy of a MoonSwatch, now destroyed and in the bin. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please give us a like and a share. See you next time.